Let me get some light in here so I can see what's going on. Alright, so the new frame is here. If you've been on my Instagram account, go to my new Instagram account if you're not aware yet. It's durianriders. Go to Instagram, old account has been deleted, hacked, trolled, spammed, whatever the fuck those SJW Drainbows do, it's gone. So the new one is at durianriders. Go to durianriders on Instagram. See my story, see more information about this bike. Let's talk about this one. Fluoro, it's all coming back into fashion now. It's safe and it's high vis and it's getting durianriders. Anyway, so this is a super cheap Chinese carbon bike. I'm gonna put a big sticker on that downshift. So I just picked this up yesterday. So this is basically off of the Tarmac SL6 copy. It's an 1133 gram frame, so it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy carbon, but it feels, this little triangle test, it feels pretty good at the rear end. You know, it feels pretty stiff there. So a good power transfer, good steering as well. Direct mount brakes. What group set should I put on here? What group set do we put on this bad boy? All right. What do we put on there? I'm not sure yet, but let me know in the comment section down below. You know, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me just balance this frame on my knee. This is the fork here. Now there were some issues with the layup in the middle, so I've emailed Chris at Velo Build, and he says cut the fork, so like slam it, and then show me a photo inside. If it's an issue, then we'll fix it up. So any manufacturer, you always want to shine a light down there and see what it looks like. This one, it looks a little bit dubious. I asked the carbon person this morning, Adelaide, what he thought, and he didn't like it at all. So it doesn't matter what the brand is. Do your own quality control and suss it out. So that's the fork there, quite fat and reasonably stiff as well. So decent sort of steering, tracking, I'd say there. So yeah, it's pretty straight as well. That's straight. Yeah, it's pretty straight. Direct mount brake, which we have coming soon. Some Durace ones just come off Gumtree there, so they're coming soon. The fluoro, do you like the fluoro? Do you like the fluoro? Let's have a look. And let's answer some questions here. We'll put this stuff down on the ground. Try not to get too scratched up. Bikes do get scratched. We'll put this frame over the old neck. It's like a cross style. And let's do some Q&A here. Let's do some Q&A here. What was I going to say? Something about my laptop. Yeah, got the laptop fixed. We're back in action now. We're back in action. If you do want coaching, go to durianrider.com. Join my Facebook group. $50, unlimited coaching for life. And that's, the coaching group's going really good at the moment. It's going really good. I haven't really advertised it too much because I don't want to get too busy. In terms of too busy, you sort of, if it gets too crazy, you can lose that intimate vibe. But it's going good at the moment. Working out really well. It's coming to Sea Otter 2018. I think the Sea Otter done. Isn't Sea Otter done? Dr. Virgil Soda. So yeah, what group set do we put on here? You know, what group set do we put on here? Let me know down below. Let me know down below what group set. This is the old Duro helmet Aeon. Unfortunately, it has faded. Apparently, these frames don't fade. Apparently, these frames don't fade. We'll see about that. Let's do some questions here, and then I'm gonna split. So James is saying full SRAM red. Okay. Whatever group set gets the most requests, then I'll use that. I'll run with that. That Serrata just there, see that purple Serrata? That's got SRAM red E-tap on there. It's got the E-tap on that. That's a rosin there, yet to be built. Durianrider's slacking it. So here we go. I want a DOS Noventa. Put a budget group set on there. Cubes Landy Harley, you're gonna start making roid videos again. I love watching you ones, but you seem you need new material. What videos did you have in mind? I'm always taking requests. Oh jeez, easy on the Juco. Always taking requests out there. It always is good. I guess I feel I sort of covered a lot with the fake natty videos, but if people want to see more, then I guess I can do more of those. Quite easy to do and quite educational, I found. I even learned a lot myself. DI2 on this bike, maybe. Whatever people request the most next day, then we'll go on this bike. I love the videos where you just rant about roids. The Kino body ones were just hilarious, mate. You have to get back to that. Any vegan apparel to fit me? I'm 6'6", 250 pounds. 250. I don't have any jerseys that will fit you. but I'm sure someone out there would. Maybe get one custom made up, because that is a big size. It's a big size. But I'm sure someone out there would have something. Definitely, man. Definitely. What happened to the podcast with Rich Roll? I'm not sure. That podcast was years ago. We did that in 2014. So I don't think we'll do another one. Rich seems to become a bit more mainstream, so I doubt he would have someone like me on the channel again, dropping truth bombs. But if he's keen, then yeah, it'd be a good idea. I would do it. What happened to Beat a Vegan? Still living on mummy's and daddy's money. Was a gold digger. Go check out my Tumblr. Go to Ask Doing It on Tumblr if you want to see some more information, some more juice. Going through my hard drive this morning, I found a few more emails and screenshots from our friends there in Chiang Mai and Norway and Kiwiland, New Zealand. My favourite power meter, I like the Stages. Stages power meter I really enjoy. Do I have one on the floor somewhere around here? No, I don't. Stages I like because if it gets wet, you can dry it out. If your cork or your SRM gets wet, it's not as easy to dry out, but your Stages gets wet, battery off, cover off, boom, you are good to go, good to blow. You know, dries out, back to normal. This is my little head unit I like to use. It's called the Brighton 330. Brighton 330, a handy little head unit there. It's 36-hour battery life. 36 hours battery life. I want to see more commentary like you did of Nibali. I guess some of that issue is with doing the commentary is that you know, sometimes I get some copyright challenges there with the ASO, etc., and that can be, you know, bitches to deal with. So yeah, I can do more of those. But go to my cycling channel for that. We're doing more on my cycling channel. What I think of disc brake bikes, I think disc brake bikes are a bit of a fad in that the industry's pushing them, that everyone needs them. I think disc brake bikes are fantastic in the wet. I think they're great if you're a female rider getting used to big, steep, aggressive downhills. I think they're great in traffic if you're new to that. But for me, I don't feel I need them on the road bike, even though I do like them. I guess if I lived as a bike messenger again, then I would use disc brakes, just because they save rim wear and tear, and they have extra stopping power in the wet. But for me, the riding I do these days, I don't really need disc brakes. But I think it's an option, but it's getting pushed in the industry as a bonus. But it's not a bonus for everybody. So for some people it's a bonus, some people it's not. So disc brakes, in my opinion, are an option. If you're going for every second counts, if you're more of a racer, then I don't recommend them. But if you're more, if you've still got a lot to go in your fitness journey, then disc brakes are good with that. But if you're at the peak end of fitness, then I think disc brakes might shave a few seconds, hold it back a little bit. The vegan margarita pizza. Rocco, you have a good memory, my friend. You have a good memory. Put the new XTR 2x12 speed on the Velo build. How would I do that? I'm not sure how that would work. I'm going to put the 4630 on the front. Daddy, you are home. Hey, Belinda. What do you think about fixed gear bikes? I don't really rate the fixed gear bike. I think they're pretty dangerous. They're quite dangerous, fixed gear bikes, so I reckon be careful with those. Don't use them in traffic, because if you can't stop properly, then it's a bit of an issue there. It's a bit of an issue. Just a little bit of an issue. Just a little bit of an issue. I saw you on the Gong Ride. I am from Melbourne, Dennis Creek. It was a good day, wasn't it? It was beautiful conditions, sunny conditions. It was very, very sunny, very nice. Good turnout. So many riders. If you haven't been to Adelaide, gang, come to Adelaide. Come to Adelaide. Big push for these anti-bike knobs in Melbourne. Pay Rego. Yeah, it's the anti-bike knobs. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I can understand why some people might debate vegan lifestyle and stuff, but the debating cyclists and stuff is just crazy. And look at the pollution, and the traffic's getting worse and worse and worse. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer for me. How do you feel about female arm, pit, leg hair? So the bike speed, you have to be going pretty damn quick for any leg fur to be a negative factor as a cyclist. I go another marathon. Technically, I didn't do a marathon this year, but I haven't yet. So yeah, definitely on the cards. On the cards, do another marathon. But I'm a big fan of the marathon. Marathon is good fun. Marathon is good fun. It's good fun. Let me see what other questions we got here. How much sleep do you get a night? I try and get to bed, as early as possible and get up with the birds, at least 7-8 hours a night. I don't always go to bed early, especially this year's probably have had the most late nights of my life that I can remember, which has been fine because I have a lifestyle I can do that for a bit. But I definitely find I am fresher, I look a bit sharper, am a bit sharper, going to bed earlier. Even talking to Natasha, we have conversations. I don't even remember them the next day. Like a little bit of sleep deprivation there. I feel great. I'm doing good, but you definitely go to bed as early as possible. When am I going to do a TED talk? I highly, highly doubt the TED organisers would put me on as a TED talk. All the people who do TED talks, they can't really say what the fuck they want to say. TED is more about, hey guys, it's a TED talk. We're gonna scratch the surface. Not gonna get too deep here. Just gonna keep your status quo happy. That would never happen. That would never happen in a million years. Joe Rogan podcast. People like, get on Joe Rogan. He would never have me on. He would never have me on. You know what I mean? He would never fucking have me on. So Joe Rogan, TED, I'd do him drop as a hat because it's a great audience to share the message, but it's a great template to share a message to an audience, but they would never ever have me on. These people want surface level shit going on there. They'll have the token vegan or the token doctor here or token. It's just people who just sort of faff around a bit. No one's going to really go deep and hard on the Joe Rogan podcast or whatever. It's not how it rolls. It's not what Joe Rogan would have on there. I definitely have enough social media status that I would qualify to be on a Rogan podcast. Over 300 million YouTube views in total. I think when you have, at least 3 obsessed stalkers, then you come of age on social media. I've had my 3. I had 4 obsessed stalkers. I think back over the last 10 years. I've had 4 really incredible stalkers talking shit on me online. Fortunately, the S-Works Shiv, for me, that would be a nightmare bike to maintain and work on. I'd rather just have a simple road bike and get it done. Where is Freely? Freely is in North Queensland. Hemoglobin 220, he's on some good sugars. How long should I, before a running race, should I up on sugar? Unless it's a marathon, it's not really that important. You'll be getting enough sugars just from your daily diet. I'm assuming you're eating enough fruits, starches, and sugars. If you're eating 500 to 700 grams of carbs per day, you're going to get enough sugars for anything, for sure. And then if you're doing anything over an hour, taking 100 grams of sugar per hour. If you do want more information, more specifics, get a copy of my ebooks. Go to durianrider.com. Get this book called Carb the Fuck Up. There's an ebook called Durianrider's Body Bible. I'd recommend getting both of those and just studying them, learning the basics, which is the basics I teach get you to an advanced level. And the advanced is the same as the basics. But the basics you learn, sleep, water, sugar, that's going to go you advanced. So yeah. Tour de France winner 2019, it'll be Geraint Thomas or Chris Froome for sure. What's up with the cyst videos? Let's do it all right. Do we have hill climb competition in Adelaide? Nah. Maybe once a year. But there's not really hills, they're just pretty flat rides. So yeah. Why are vegans giving veggie police money for patronizers? This is what we live in, it's easy to lie to people and bullshit them, than be honest and straight up front. People reward that. It's a funny world out there. It's a funny world out there. I shouldn't say people, but the mainstream rewards that. Dennis is coming to Adelaide for the People Tour Ride. I hope to meet you, buddy. From 100 kilos to 89 in a vegan lifestyle. Very good, Dennis. Very good. I'll be there in Adelaide, bright high-vis jersey, easy to see. My best time for half marathon, I think it's either 1:17 or 1:18. I have to double check that. So yeah, is weed legal in Australia? Do I recommend? I don't really recommend it. It's not. It sort of depends what state you're in. I don't think it's legal in Australia. I don't even know. What are my thoughts on NoFap? I think if you're in a relationship, it can be alright. If you're single, then it can turn you into a bit of a horny soy dog, or you just sniff around anywhere you can go. So I don't recommend NoFap for single guys. What do you think about the Cold Cycling Weekly, an article saying cold weather increases rolling distance by 6%? I'm not sure. Watch my FTP right now, maybe 250. Not that fit at the moment, but you can sort of see still very, very lean. Still very lean, but not very fit at the moment. Again, that's all about nutrition. High carb, low fat. High carb, low fat. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bike shop very soon and get this steerer cut. I'm gonna get a BB adapter in this bike. So if you could do me a favor, whoops, Jesus, Chris, it. If you could do me a favor and leave a comment down below what group set you would like to see me put on this bike. If you want to see me go full bling or go full budget, let me know down below what you think. And someone asked me then, is oats a good staple? Oops, where are we going? Gabby asked, are oats a good staple? I would say, Gabby, I would say rice. But I eat oats. Natasha eats oats. I know a lot of people eat oats. I find oats are like, what do I say? Oats, I find a bit of a heavy food, but they're good. They are good. So if I'm gonna have oats, I'll have them in the evening. If I was gonna have grains during the day, it'd be rice for lunch. But for me, it's gotta be fruit. If I don't have fruit for breakfast, then I'm not as sharp that day. So I rate the fruit. And back here in Adelaide now, fruit's easy to get. So I've got some really good fruit. We got some good fruit yesterday. Clint's organically grown. What bottom bracket is this? It looks like a BB386. A BB386. So, what are we doing here? We're just doing this camera flip around. I almost got it. Am I going to try the new Conti GB5000s? They Continental are sending me some, so when they get here, I'll do a review video about it. So thanks to our friends, not sponsored at Continental. Indie Pack for 2019 is not happening. It's cancelled. It's cancelled, which is unfortunate. But I understand why. I understand why. The Race to the Rock sounds like a good one. How do I live the US life and live free vegan on the bike? Isn't it amazing? You've got billions of people who want to go to the USA because of all the freedom opportunities in the USA. But a lot of people in the USA are just disgruntled. I would recommend go to the Philippines. Go to the Philippines. Tomorrow, get on a plane, go to the Philippines. Get a job, save out some money, go to the Philippines, and go from there. Go from there, and then you'll see what the deal is. You'll see what the deal is, my friends. Let's see what it is. The Kona Stab bike. Yeah, I remember the Kona Stab. It's old school. It's Kona Stab. Gosh, that'd be pretty cheap now, wouldn't they? What are my thoughts on rice and arsenic? Not issue. Do you know anyone who had arsenic poisoning eating rice? I mean, look at Dr. Gregor. Dude's out of shape, tubby, and not having a go. No hate here, just sharing my comments and criticisms. If you're a doctor and you're tubby and sloppy looking, and you look like you're just some computer geek nerd, but you're telling people that rice is bad for you, and there's all these athletes out there kicking ass, and then I think you're missing the point there. So, anyway, that's just my honest opinion there. No hating, just share my comments and criticisms. So yeah. How am I going to have, when's this frame going to be built? When you guys let me know what groups to put on there, then I'll organise it today or tomorrow. So let me know down below. Hopefully this will be up faster than the Rosens and Eddie Merckx's. So anyway, thanks for the support, gang. I'm going to head off to the bike shop to find out what BB adapter I need, get this steerer cut, and fire some emails to Velo Build. Very nice and bright bike, isn't it? Very nice and bright. Is this the new colour for durianrider? Pink and yellow. Pink and yellow. Got to come here to Georgia, mate, and do the 6 Gap Lance race up here. The 6 Gap. That sounds like a good name. Anyway, thanks for the support, gang. Appreciate it all. And be careful with that steerer. Yes. The steerer looks a little bit dicey right now. So, this is either going to be going to landfill or what. But we'll get it cut, we'll get it sussed and get it inspected and go from there. It is pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Void City. It does have a lot of voids in it. James, it does. It is the Void City. It is a Void City.